it doesn't work. Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I am back with another haul video. I have a lot of things to show you today. So a lot of this actually was from the thrift store with Aaron and his mom. If you missed that, I think it was a really fun time. We did a few videos together with Aaron's mom, so she made her debut on YouTube. With that said, I am pretty happy with today's haul. There are some things here that I'm gonna show you that you never saw before, things that just did not make any kind of a video. So yes, very fun things. Let me start off with things that I picked up on the day that we went with Aaron and his mom to a Goodwill. So I found these redware, and redware is just like the pottery, so that's just kind of what people call it, redware, like a terracotta pottery. But it's a set of these little shot glass things. Now, they originally sold these in a box set, 8 pieces. So there are 8 of these, all different. And I'll do what I did last time because I have the camera set on this special focus feature. So I will do close-ups and overlay those in. But we have here 6 pieces out of the original 8, and they're in pretty good shape. That said, these can be found on eBay pretty regularly. I mean, there's like a good handful of them out there. So I'm gonna price these around $15 plus shipping. So let's call it like $24 with free ship, and you'll get all 6. But these are really fun. I would think these would make really cool, like succulent planters, or I don't know. I mean, you could do so many interesting things with these. So this guy here, he's kind of funny. He's wearing his little top hat, and we've got the horse. That's a really fun one. So for sure you can do a lot of things. However, they all do say different things on the sides of them. Like this one says long shot on the horse. And this one says good shot on this little smiley face guy. This one is double shot with the 2 folks on it. And then we have poor shot. What's the other one? And then good shot. Did I say that? I think I did that one already. Okay, so there's those 6. The 2 that are missing, I think one is like ammunition or something with guns involved. And I forgot what the other one is. But yeah, 8 of them originally came packaged as a set. They all are from Japan. So that said, I think they're really fun. And I only paid $2 for them. They were like in a bag at Goodwill. So those are cool. Really happy about those. I think they'll sell. For $15, that's a really good price for all of those, plus shipping. The other thing that I bought at that same Goodwill, this cute little mouse. It's kind of fun, isn't it? I don't really buy mice things very much. This one is Nancy Lopez Incorporated, made in Japan, and it was $1 at Goodwill. So it's just a fun little porcelain kind of figurine of a mouse. It's setting on a mushroom. How fun. So as a figurine, this would sell for roughly about $12 plus shipping. So it will go online for about $20, free ship for the mouse. Really cute, and there's no chips or cracks. That's one thing that for figurines, I don't want chips or cracks on those because you can find figurines pretty often. So I am particular on the figurines. So except for if like I find a really outstanding, like one of those month angels by Lefton or Nesco or Norcrest, all these companies, the Japan companies put out those Joseph Originals. They put out those month angels, and some of them are very collectible. In fact, however, side story, I sold a Nancy Pert, is that what it is? I'm trying to remember if that's, I think it's Nancy Pert. I'm trying not to say the name of that actress from the 50s. That might be Nancy something or other, something else. She's like this English woman. Nancy Pert, it's these dresser dolls. Anyways, it was cracked and glued back together, and I still managed to sell it for, it was either $30 or $40 because they have a really high selling price whenever they are in perfect shape, and they are rare to find. I think they're like $120, $150 for a really good example of those when they come up. Okay, back to this. I did manage to find a paper, oh, here it is. I managed to find this paperweight while I was while I was yard sailing one day, and it's only 50 cents. It's a wonderful glass paperweight for, I said that, 50 cents. And I'll show you up close. Well, there we go. So it's really pretty blue, and I just love it so much. What a great price. It's actually made in 1999 by Gibson. So this is about a $20 plus paperweight with shipping and everything. I'm gonna put it for around $28, $30 with shipping included on this paperweight. Really pretty. I love the colors, nice soft blues and whites. Very good one. I'm gonna keep going with the paperweights. However, these were more expensive. I bought them at the flea market place that I go to sometimes. This is a really, really beautiful paperweight. I'm gonna maybe go, well, I'm gonna go more for this one. And there are proof, there are, the word I'm looking for, I don't know. But there are solds of this paperweight, so there is proof of concept. No, I don't know what I'm saying. The fact is, this is a really good paperweight. It's really pretty. It's made in Ireland, and it says all that on the bottom, by Kerry Glass. So it has these green and black swirls. Beautiful. I paid $5 for this. So I will it'll probably be under $40. Well, it will be under $40 with shipping included. I'm thinking somewhere around $36. We'll try it out there. It's a nice size. It's probably about 3.5 inches tall, about 3 inches wide, it looks like. So very pretty. This is from a collection that they told me about. They said that we have a whole bunch of paperweights. We're gonna slowly put them out, and I offered, I don't know if I said this, but I offered to buy them as like a big lot. I mentioned I was going to try to do that or maybe do that. Well, I did. I asked them about it. So they said, the paperweights are selling so well that we don't want to do that. However, I think that was a mistake. They should have at least asked me what I was willing to pay per paperweight group bundled. They're selling each one of these paperweights for between $3 and $5. Why not just sell them all to me for $4 a piece? I would pay that. Because it's not like they're doing any research really. They're not pricing things like $10, and some of these are marked, some of them are not. That doesn't really have a bearing on the value that they set. So they could have saved themselves a lot of trouble, is what I'm saying, by, there goes that clock, by pricing everything and setting it out, and I could just take it off their hands. It's all right. So this one here is the other one that I bought for $5, and it is a blue cobalt glass with like this mercury silver kind of effect over it, and it kind of has this spiral going throughout, and then it's sort of like a ribs, like a pumpkin. So, and it's also kind of tall, just like that green one. This one's about 3.5 inches by maybe 2.5 inches wide. So really pretty. That's gonna make its way on Etsy. This one here probably $24 to $28 with shipping included. It's nice and geometric and simple. I like that one. So those are the paperweights that I got. Then keeping back with the thrifting that I did with Aaron and his mom, we went to this kind of off-the-road thrift store place. It has no name. It was just this hole-in-the-wall mission kind of a thing. So I bought this here, a little calf sitting on like a barrel, white ceramic. Comes with a little jam spoon. It's like a jam jar, condiment jar. And it was $3. It is interestingly made by Enesco Imports, Japan. So I usually see Enesco in the figurine landscape of things, not so much in like little things like this. So that was kind of one reason why I was like, why not? But really, it's just a wonderful little cow. I love that. And the color is very dynamic, so it's very adaptable to design styles and spaces. I love the blue splashes of color on there and this sort of water color style. Just really pretty. No chips or cracks, anything like that on it. Little plug, no chips or cracks, just a little crazy. I have bags, shopping bags, tote bags for sale in my Etsy shop that I designed and manufacture. I don't stitch them together, but I do imprint them. So if you're wanting a good shopping tote bag canvas, very sturdy, nice 20-inch size, those are in my Etsy shop with the no chips, no cracks, just a little crazy mantra on there with my logo. So that's that. And then there's a couple other designs on there too. But This is a wonderful little guy. I paid $3, like I said. What will I sell it for? Not sure. Under $30, probably between, probably $24 to $28 with shipping included. I need to double check that. But it does come with a spoon and there's no chips. I said that. We're good. Okay. I also bought a couple of these little blow molds. Now these are smaller blow molds than a candle that I found a few weeks ago. One of those large candles. This was $1 for Santa Claus. It does say that it works. It comes with the cord, and this was at, I think, a Goodwill as well. So this kind of thing will sell all day long in my booth for an easy $12 if I want to go that route, which I might. Online, there are so many of these listed that I probably won't bother. But in the booth, I will not have any problem selling this for $12. This one could go for maybe as much as $20. I need to double check that. I don't think it's of the older style though. That's my hang up on that one. So some of these do go for like $20, $25. And then speaking of blow molds, one more right here of this candle that says Noel on it. This was also $1. And by the way, if you're wondering the manufacturer of each of these, this one says D-A-P-O-L, DePaul Industries, UL listed, made in Japan. So yeah, I'm not really sure. It could be, these darn price tags always fall off. It could be, I have no clue when it's from. It's hard plastic, 70s, 80s, 90s, somewhere in there. So a good 30 year, yeah, I wonder if it makes too much of a difference. I know some of these blow molds are dated and that definitely will help. I have seen that in the Halloween ones, especially when they're dated like 1968 or whatever. Anyway, the candle, I didn't mention this, it's really messed up right here, like somebody chewed through there. Not somebody, hopefully, an animal. I just pictured like somebody. So, $1, I'm gonna probably put that in the booth for maybe 10 bucks. And we'll see what happens with that one. And Santa Claus about 12 to 14 on him. So, while I was also out, we went to another thrift store. The last thrift store of that video was a dud. I found one thing, and this was only just because I had to, but it was a quarter. So yeah, I don't know. Beautiful little dog. I think it is a Scotty dog, which helps it out quite a bit, I believe. And it's Christmas themed, which is the only reason why I bought it. So it's made by Home Interiors brand, 1980s probably, in this matte non-glossy figurine. I will sell this on my Etsy store for probably $18 to $20 with shipping included. I have a couple other little Christmas dogs that I am sort of collecting, but I'm not really. And they're not this one, so I would have kept it. But I think I have like a Pekingese or something. I don't know. Whenever I get my Christmas stuff out again, which will be in like a month, we'll talk. But this one, it doesn't really fit my thing, so I'll sell this one. A quarter, great price, almost free, really. So that's cool. This one here is of this little elephant and tree stump in the yellow color. Really reminds me of Shawnee with the way the color and the animation and everything is on this piece, and it was $2. So for a planter, that's not a bad price to buy it. I will try to get about $15 plus shipping for this one right here. So I'll put it in the Etsy shop for about $24. About $24. Just a wonderful little planter. You can put like a succulent in there or an air plant, which I've got a ton of in my windowsill. But yeah, this is a really fun one. So little Shawnee style planter. I went to that same yard sale where I bought that 50-cent paperweight. I also bought this butter dish in this depression style. It could be depression. I'm actually not an expert as far as depression glass is concerned. I don't know what's made in the 70s versus what's made in the 30s. So that's a problem. However, there's a big chip on the corner of this one. That said, there also being depression glass is also made now. What they brought back. So, don't know. It looks old to me. Like, part of me thinks that. I don't know. I need to look this one up. It's probably gonna go in the booth though, because it does have this one chip right there on the corner. So this was $1. I feel comfortable paying that for a nice big old butter dish like this. I think it's a good usable one. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on that one, let me know in the comments below. It just, I don't know. The depression glass thing never really has been an interest of mine yet. I'll be really big into something, I'll learn a lot about it, and then I'll move on to the next and keep going. So that's really nice that I can do that. So the depression glass for me hasn't been one of those things yet. However, I think Barb is now starting to get into it. So if it's not one of us, it's the other, it seems like. Okay, here we have a wonderful wood painted duck decoy. I guess, is this a decoy? I don't know. I think it's mostly just for ornamental purposes. Do you call this a decoy though? Like, is that what you do? I don't know. It's a really pretty wood. I love the paint job on here. It has this like slick back hairdo going on for that duck. Look at him. I love the paint. Really pretty, and the wood, like I said, is really pretty. I'm not actually sure what kind of wood this is. It's light. It's probably like a monkey pod wood. So this was $4. For $4, I took a chance on it. I think I could sell this for easily $24 plus the shipping on that one. Hopefully like $32, $34 with shipping included for this duck. I'm not actually up on the duck things. I don't know what the market's doing right now on this. Was his head chopped off? I don't know. Could just be the way the wood looks. It's glued on now. I don't know. So much I don't know about that. One thing I am happy about is these, and I bought them without even looking at them. Oh, yeah, I did, because they're double. Look. I was like, I hope they're both okay, because I could only see one side. Yet, there it is. Jeffrey. My brain isn't working. Meaning, like, I thought they had them like this, but then obviously... All right, so these are those Convex frames, these reverse painted little picture guys here from the early 1900s, around the 20s, 30s, I would say. I have sold these before. I was just now looking at them. So they look like they're from Paris, or maybe? I don't know. I have sold a very similar pair of these, and I think the one I sold before was a Paris kind of a design on it. This has like a boy and a girl on the front there. They're looking at the globe and reading and stuff like that. And this one, they're in contrast playing. They've got a doll and a toy soldier. Yeah. So those are cool. They got the cardboard backs on them, and we'll see what these do. I paid $3 for the set of them. They don't have a very, very strong history of selling. The ones I had before did take their time, but for $3, I do enjoy them. That's kind of one of those really old things that I don't often get to find. Like, you know, we see a lot of 1970s and 60s, but then when we get into like the 20s, 30s things, I try to pick it up when I can, even though it's not huge sellers quickly. So for those, I would hope to get somewhere around $30 with shipping included. So that's pretty good though. So hopefully I can do that. I'm pretty sure that these sell for about 15 to 20 for the set, for the pair, plus shipping. So I think that will do good, I hope. Oh, I thought I was done. At the yard sale that I was referring to earlier, I also bought this glassware set. Unfortunately, there's not 8 glasses in it, there's only 6, but they're made by Libby, and they're really pretty. They have this teal and gold motif going on. I love that about them. So they're really nice. They have a good thick bottom, and it's really kind of like a damask or something, but it reminds me also of like a peacock tail. So for that, it's really nice and transitional. You can use it for a lot of different, oh, you know, I thought this was all one shade of blue, but it's actually like a teal and then like an aquamarine color. They just alternate blue and this kind of slightly green color. Interesting. So there's 6 of them, not 8, which is okay because it's still technically a set. 6 pieces. I paid $3 for those, so I expect about $5 a glass, 5, 10, 15, 20, so 30 plus shipping. I'd be happy, and it's gonna be kind of a bulky thing. I'd be happy with like a $48 glassware set with shipping included for that one. That'd be nice. Who knows? The box, it's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna include the box though, because it really adds quite a big footprint, and I don't know. I feel bad about separating it, but it's just like, what are you gonna do with the box? It's missing the other 2. Now, hey, if all 8 pieces were there, I would 100% ship it that way in the box. I'd somehow rig up another box, double box it, and it would be cool, but we'll see. All right, so I've got this wonderful lacquerware. It's called Japanning. It's a type of lacquer, like, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, this is a wonderful music box thing. Did I ever check to see if it worked? Does it even have it? Oh, okay. So it does have a thing to turn. I never tested this at all. That's silly of me. It doesn't work, but it's beautiful. So it has this wonderful painted mirror motif on the back here. Has these, how does this open? Oh, it's a drawer. Oh, how fun. So in the beautiful blue kind of velvet, and then we've got like the big reservoir for whatever. Then we've got drawers on either side. There's a double drawer, deep double drawer. It's very nice. The paint job is in great shape all around, and it was $5. I have successfully sold one of these in my antique booth for like 50 bucks. I will probably just put this one in the booth as well because it doesn't work, and that way, you know, whoever's looking at it can figure that out. But in this case, I think I'm gonna go about $35 to $40 on it, and it should sell for that. It's just a really pretty hand painted all around, just lovely, really. A couple minor issues, like there's some crackled lacquer going on right here. What I was saying before, and I didn't say, was about the lacquering. Traditionally this would be lacquer, but the newer versions and the cheaper versions would just be shellac. So whenever it's shellacked, it's just considered called Japanning. So it's just the kind of effect that it is. But that said, this is kind of a nice 1950s, 60s Japan music box thing. So they're really pretty for what they are. And for $5, I thought that was a great price. Did I get through everything though? I did, so that's cool. Anyways, again, hopefully you like this video. I try my best to insert some knowledge and into it, but I don't want to get too hung up on all the details. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.